Hello everyone, this is House of Misadventures. Today I am going to open some of my Christmas presents because I still haven't opened them. I was supposed to earlier this year, but I got distracted from basically life. But anyways, today I'm going to do Trisha Grandma, but I also have two more that I'm going to do this week as well. Jack the Reaper and then the Raven Scarecrow from Big Lots last Halloween costumes. I'm just going to do Trisha Grandma today because she's going to be probably the easiest out of the three. And I also want to see how fast her jump scare is. I think she's pretty neat. It's just that she definitely has some problems. I just think her voice acting is not the best, and then her face is also not the best. But I mostly wanted it from Christmas because of her jump scare. I think her jump scare is very neat and unique. So that's basically the only reason why I own her. She's definitely not going to be in my collection for long though. But anyways, let's get everything out of the box. Alright, here's everything out of the box. Obviously you got her poles, her base, then her module with the poles on it. And then you also have her hip area with the lower dress, and then her body mechanism and the higher dress. And then of course the her instructions. So there's not a lot of parts to this, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna start now. Alright, so the first part you have to do is obviously slip on the two poles, and then what you're gonna do after that is you're gonna slip the module and the poles onto here. So I'll do that real quick. But yeah, very simple. Alright, so I slipped on the module and the poles onto here. Definitely easier than Broken Spine Girl yesterday for some reason. I don't know why I struggled with her. But anyways, something I want to point out real quick about Techie that I love. I love that they have a motion only setting on these props because that helps so much in a haunt setting. Because you don't have to use set pads, and then if there's a sound activated item, that will constantly go on and on and on if it's on sound. So having the motion only where it only detects people once they walk by is so helpful and all that, and I'm very happy that Techie does that. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out real quick. I am going to continue now. Alright, so the next part is you have to slip the hip prawns into the little parts that are color coded. So that side's blue and that side's yellow. I decided to slip the adapter on now just to make it easier, but anyways, that's not the point. I didn't expect it, but they don't slide in all the way for some reason, but I guess that's also to make sure that this has some height. But yeah, I just found that interesting how they don't slip in all the way. But anyways, I'm just gonna do her body now. So, and all that. Yeah, very simple setup, as expected. But anyways, I'm gonna continue now. Alright, so I got her body on. So what you do is that it's not push pin, it's actually a cotter pin. So you can see it right there. Basically, it comes connected to the body already. So you take it out, slip the body on, and then you just slip the cotter pin back in. It's really, really simple animatronic. And I love how, again, Techie always has his simplest setups from what it seems. And like, even with the cotter pin quote, making it a little bit harder, it's actually really simple. And I also love cotter pins. I think they're better than Crazy Crate using slip ties and sometimes even push pins. But yeah, that's just the next step. So basically now all I have to do is connect the wires and stuff like that, and then we'll test her. Alright, so here she is. I actually had her body on backwards, but it was a quick little fix. It's because they followed where the sticker said C to C, but it was actually, her body was actually in the activated position. So I didn't realize that, so I had to switch it around real quick. But it was simple, of course. But anyways, let's test her now. I'm actually kind of excited to see her in person again, so let's see how it goes. And I have her arms closed so that she moves even faster.
closer, little one. Granny just wants to kill her. Kiss, yeah, kiss you good night.
Oh, jeez. She got stuck. But anyways, she's pretty neat. She's not the best though, but she's still pretty neat.
Don't be afraid.
I gotta fix her dress.
One. This is going to help much more than you.
Oh, she keeps getting stuck. I may have to fix that. I may have to fix that after this video. But anyways, yeah, she's pretty neat. But she's nowhere clear the best or anything. She has a lot of problems. First off, let's start with her face. I don't think it looks the best. I think she kind of looks really like, I don't know. This is not a lot of detailing and stuff like that. Like there's details, but like probably not enough, I would say. And then of course the biggest thing is her puppet mouth. Her voice acting is also not the best. It doesn't sound like an old woman that much. It just sounds like someone trying to be an old woman but failing. I do like the phrases somewhat, but like some of the writing, like especially the first one where it's like, Granny's gonna come kiss you goodnight or whatever it is. I don't like that. I think it's pretty bad. There's just a lot of flaws with this one, but there also are some pros. Pros, I would say, I do like a dress. I think a dress is really nice. Though I don't like how you can clearly tell it's two different pieces right there, but what else could they do? Her animation, I love. Especially her head slowly turning and then her body doing the jump scare. I think that's really neat. I think that Teki should reuse this mechanism on a better animatronic. But yeah, I'm not particularly a big fan of this one. I definitely just got it for a gift on Christmas, but once Halloween is over, she's most likely going to be gone from my collection and be replaced with something that's better. But anyways, that's just a grandma. I just wanted to do this little video because I had a box unopened and everything. So here she is. Again, she's decent. That's how I would summarize 2025 in general. Decent / mid. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys later.